We now return to Let's Play Lux Delux, this time playing the Foundation map based on the stories by Isaac Asimov. This has, or it looks like it has, a starting scenario, so I'm going to have that on. Leave everything else as is, and we'll begin. Bring the window back down. Okay. Have to move this out of the way. It looks like I am scattered pretty well. I do have a black hole. Now the thing about the black hole, from the description, I got the impression that the black hole would allow you to jump up sort of in the middle, and I was kind of expecting that that would be a thing where the black holes would actually be, within the map. It actually appears that they are on the outside and just allow you to quickly get from one edge to the other, but not actually anything within. And this map, holy crap, the thumbnail this hurts my eyes. This hurts my eyes to look at. I was not expecting this from the thumbnail. So, probably going to want to hold on to that black hole. And actually, it looks like maybe if I can swing it, I could get this and then come back from behind. Probably best to consolidate at least these two. Make sure I'm actually stable there. So let's at least put those down for there. Oh, really? I only get those as a choice to begin with? No, I think I just want to keep those there, actually. So that sucks, because now my guys aren't really fortified at all. Let's do that. We'll pull back and start fortifying these guys so that I can actually use them. And we'll just, yeah. That might not be so great. It might end up giving the computer a few pieces of territory that it shouldn't otherwise have. Or not. The computer might decide that it wants to play like that as well. Okay. Well, I'm tempted. I'm very tempted to put those in there and just sneak off that way. But it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a problem here if I don't take care of it. But I do also want to come backwards and get those. That would actually help me out there. Alright, let's do it that way. Okay, that didn't go so well. Maybe I want to fortify again by putting it in there. I mean, as long as this is here, I don't really have a stable back end, so maybe I'll do that. I'll go like that. And actually, I should probably just leave this here. Okay. Now, purple is actually on its way out. Do they have cards? They've got 2 cards. If I did a big jump over there to get that way, we're only getting 3. I mean, income is actually going to Orange's advantage. We need to be taking more territories. Unfortunately, we're just going to have to bash each other here. There we go. So now I own all that. Probably could come in there. I don't know if I want to take that. Let's try it. Nope. Nope. Damn it. Okay, well now that this is available... Oh, damn it. Fortifying. Ah. Okay. That didn't go so well. We just lost some stuff there. Not so great. Let's put in a couple there. We have to do something about you. I don't want to use too many, though, because it's kind of a waste. I wonder if I could just fortify you there. I really don't want to leave that wide open either. But we need to start taking some more of this stuff. You know what, I'll leave that so that we can go this way. We're going to have to deal with green eventually. Put that there. Can you take this? Finally. Okay. We'll move down here. And take this. I don't know, I'm putting myself at risk here. But the more territories I take, the better off I will be in the next round. We'll move you there. Okay. So that's pretty good. We're still way indefensible on this front. This is going to be bad. I really should have had someone there as a choke. Or there, even. Saw that one coming a mile away. Well, if I went here, I could then continue on this way. Okay, we'll stay there. Okay. We're gonna have to stay again, I think. If I take that, though, I can block him from getting that bonus. And of course use all of my units to do that. Uh-oh. They're building up in the black holes. Now this could be something. If I move that forward, I could totally take Sirius. Who's on their way out? Purple. Purple has a couple left. Is that all they've got? And purple has 5 cards. Okay, that's worth taking. So I think I'm going to go backwards like that. Yeah. There we go. That was worth the risk. Although it didn't give me as many as I would have hoped for. Okay, so I have to keep fortifying something. I may as well put it here. Or put it over here so I can prevent green from coming up behind me. Or just keep these guys stacked so that we can kind of pincer in here. Oh, so many choices. This is a weak spot, but so is this. Let's keep it up here. Okay. Let's fortify. We'll do... want that fortified there. And I'm tempted to turn this into a 9, because that would make this a very powerful... But then they might just go that... Oh, let's do that. Okay. Let's hope that works for a turn. And that's what I was afraid of. Fortunately, they didn't make it very far. 25. Okay. This could change a few things. I can go there and move along and hit the black holes. Green is actually almost done. What is green worth? 2 cards. Could I actually take orange, maybe? Actually, we could take red pretty soon. They've got 2 cards as well. And that would put me there. Well, we have to come backwards and take this. So I'll put that many in there. Put that many in there. I think I'll put the rest in here and then we'll just take red. See what that does for me. I could also put a few in here and just hope that I'm able to take... I think we're going to have to deal with white here. Oh, green's got a few out here. No, those are white. Okay. Let's just put them here. Damn it! Damn it! Are you kidding me? Ah! Well, now I just gave that to probably orange. Someone, whoever's next. Damn it. See, the problem is that those explosions get in the way and then I just get too excited. If I'd been paying attention to the actual numbers, I would have stayed there. Now I've left myself completely vulnerable, and that's not good. I did take some territory, but that's still not good. Okay. What am I going to do about this? Well, obviously I can't do anything really big. Damn, I'm pissed about that. I could try and go down there, but that's not going to get me anything. I probably should have, though. I mean, probably should have just risked it. Okay. Really? You didn't make the effort. Interesting. Well, if I put 5 there, do you think you could take that? Because we're very close to taking green out. But I definitely need to mash this. So I need to save some troops for that. 5, do you think you can do it on that? There we go. Got myself some cards for that. Okay. Can we do it? There we go. Okay. So now, if I took out orange, that would be 3 more cards. This, though, has to be taken care of. Let's see. Dang it. Well, we might be able to chase orange down, actually. Let's put in 2 there, so we can take that black hole. We'll own all the black holes. I'll put this here. Okay, I now have all of that. Okay. Well, I could swing backwards, and then that still wouldn't capture everybody. I could split my forces, though. Let's try that. You could probably take that, right? And the rest of us... There we go. Okay. Now things are going to be a little bit problematic. I think I'm going to get you down here. Okay. You... How do I even get you over there? I don't know that I could, actually. So let's just come down here. Oh, okay. What about you? Let's see if I can split these up. Okay. Well, that's the best I could do. I would say I'm probably gonna win, though. Oh, yeah. So, I have to do this smart, though, because now... Let's see, if I hit that... Hit that... Then I could sweep through like that. Okay. So we'll start up here in this black hole. And we'll go like... Yeah, I think we'll be able to do all of this in one sweep. Hooray! That was actually fairly easy. That was not as bad as it kind of looked at first. Really, I guess these black holes did help, because it allowed me to move my troops around quite quickly. I don't know, these were all on medium. I felt like it should have been a little bit more of a challenge than that. Maybe not. Anyway, I think that's all of the maps that I want to look at. I didn't really see any. I mean, there's all those historical ones, and what is the other one called? I think it's like the Civil War map. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm done looking at all of those. I was considering making some maps of my own. Obviously, the first one that came to mind was remaking the Lord of the Rings one. I also thought about a Game of Thrones one, as well as Legend of the Five Rings, because I guess they probably already have the Japanese-looking units. But anyway, all of those ideas, I realized, might work in Castle Vox, where you can have, I think, quite a few, like up to, I want to say up to 12, but definitely 8 different factions. This, however, has only 6 factions, and I don't think that that would work very well on those maps. I mean, just having the maps with like a random countries and placed armies would probably work really well, and especially like a Westeros map would be pretty large, I imagine. But I don't know if I want to do that. I might come up with something else that is a little bit smaller, maybe just something that I come up with myself. I don't know. Anyway, that's all of these ones. So I probably will do map tutorials, if nothing else, just to have the video tutorials available on how to make the maps. So the series is not quite done yet, but as far as these maps are concerned, we are. So I will end this one here, and I will see you next time.